I'm going to start filming now, because if I don't film now, then I will never film. I can just cut whatever I need to cut. Leave whatever I need to leave. Oh, look at them, aren't they cute? Okay, so I have a script, because I needed to write a script so that I can make a video, because if I didn't, all the thoughts would be in my head, and then as soon as I start filming, they'll be gone. How do I start? I just gotta say words. I've always wanted to make a video, and this is my first formal video. I've tried making videos so many times. Okay, let me just start reading my script. Let me just start reading my script, so that way I can get over it. Maybe I won't cry this time, because I read it to my fiance and I cried. And I try to hide that fact, so I don't know if I'm gonna admit to crying on the internet, but I've always tried to hide the fact that I can cry, because I don't want to show weakness or whatever. So, but maybe to get over that, I can just admit to crying on the internet. But what's in this script is something that's very near to my heart, and I can feel it in my chest, and I'm scared to say the words. So maybe I'll just start with like why I'm so randomly inspired, I guess, to make some kind of video right now. Why is my face so red? First, I have three main videos, I think, that sometimes I just watch videos, and then I'm like, oh, this makes me want to make a video, because I've always wanted to make a video and make more videos. I think that on YouTube, there are inspiring videos that make you want to go out and make videos. And then there are the ones that are like, there are those tutorial videos. They're like, this is how you can start your YouTube channel. This is how you start whatever. And you can do it. Anyone can do it. And they're kind of meant to be inspiring. But the thing about those videos is they're only for people who want to get as many followers as possible. And it's for just gaining a general audience. And I don't really care to gain a general audience. Like, I just want to connect, I guess connect with the people that I want to connect with. I know I'm not meeting anyone or anything, but I'm pretty introverted, so the fact that anyone can just watch, it's a little daunting. I'm more nervous about people that I know finding my videos than just strangers. I'd much prefer a stranger to see my videos, because then their opinions, if they're negative, really have no effect on me, because I don't know them. I'm never gonna meet them. It's just a fleeting little thing in the wind that they say. But I don't want, like, if I were to make videos, I don't want someone I know to be like, hey, I've seen your videos. You're weird. Just kidding. I don't care. Okay, I don't care if people think I'm weird. So if I don't care, then why don't I just make a video? You know? If I don't care if people think I'm weird. And I will probably touch on basically all the reasons that I don't want to, that I've stopped myself from making videos is in my little script. And I've never been much of a fan of going off of a script, because I just like to, I've always liked the idea of saying things just from the heart, but this script is definitely from the heart. So this script felt more like a journal entry, which, to be fair, I do kind of want to make video journals. I think that would be fun, or video journals and then also videos of me journaling, because I feel like writing as well as just like the videos would be important. And I don't know. I don't have a great memory, so I would like to make just like little documentaries of just things I do in my life. But anyway, going back to these videos, I'm not screen recording or anything, so I will just show you this video by Flo Lottle. Is really good. It is an hour long. I watched the whole thing. It doesn't look like it. I just skipped to a random point in the video. But it was a very inspiring video, and what was it? She said something, and I think it's mentioned in the comments. But basically, she said something that, like, she's not groundbreaking or something along those lines. But honestly, one of the reasons why I didn't want to make a video was, who's just gonna listen to me talk and yap for however long? Like, who wants to listen to that? And I listened to this woman speak for over an hour long with no music in the background, right? No music? Yeah, there's no music in the background. But I was just like captivated the whole time. I love this video, and it is so inspiring. It's called What I Learned After 2 Years of Following My Dreams. And she just really makes me want to follow my dreams. That's the difference between... I went off on a tangent. That's the difference between those videos that are like, how to make a YouTube video, and like the false kind of inspiration, like, I don't know. They seem very fake. I used to watch those whenever I was like in high school or whatever. And I feel most inspired now. It's about to be my final semester in college, and I feel very inspired by just these random YouTubers I come across. Like yesterday, this person by the channel name of Audrey Lily came across my recommended with this video, proving myself wrong why I never posted content. It is so relatable. Like, I felt it to my bones, and it made me realize, like, why don't I just, like, film while I'm inspired right now and pause the video? Because for some reason in my head I'm just like, oh, I should finish the video before I do my next thing. But so I paused the video, and then I tried to film, and I just stared at myself because I felt awkward and I didn't say anything. And so then I was like, well, I'll just write a script because I have all these things I want to say. And I have not read the script yet. I'm just talking to try and get comfortable with talking. But, I want to say, I probably won't be able to say this whole quote that she says in here, but I felt it in my bones. It was just, it was such a good quote. 1, 2... Okay, this is part of the quote, but the whole thing that she says is great. But it's, wanting something isn't embarrassing, but being seen wanting it is. And, that's like a big reason why I've been self-sabotaging this whole time. Anyway, yeah. And then now I feel like maybe I'm not self-sabotaging, I don't know. But I also want to prove myself wrong. I love the title of her video. I don't know if I mentioned this video is by Flo Lottle. I don't know if I mentioned that. Okay, and then the next video I just watched. I'm in the middle of watching this video. I didn't even finish watching the video, but this one, like, definition that she reads, what is it? Storage low? What? Anyway, this one definition that she reads of this word inspired me to just pick it up and then start reading and whatnot. Not reading, I'm speaking, and then I'm gonna read. I don't know if I'm gonna read because my storage is low. But the word is conciliatory. And I feel like I've been I think that's how to use that word. I feel conciliatory. Intended or likely to placate or pacify. Okay. Anyway, you can look that word up. She explains it in her video. You can watch her video. A Spontaneous Girl's Day by a little honey bear. This is the video. It's back. It's like, I think it's reversed. But yeah, that's it. And then I think I'm gonna try and read this without crying this time. Because yeah, I haven't been following my dreams like I want to, and I figured since it's gonna be my last semester in like 2 days, I might as well try and jump off the diving board and I don't know, do a little Hail Mary before I like graduate college and try this. I feel like I'm gonna cry, so I might not. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Every time I try to sit down and make a video, I freeze and can't film. Or I film a little and delete it all. It happens once at the beginning of every year, and it's a never-ending cycle. And I'm sick of it. So this time is going to be different. No matter how cringe I think that last line was, and no matter how cringe I think anything I make in the future will be. Oh, I'm speaking in a deep voice. This is terrible. This is terrible filming. I just want to make a video. Okay. I've wanted to make videos since I was 12, which was 10 years ago. To be honest, I'm glad I didn't post when I was that young, though, because I was able to focus on school and my friendships, and unfortunately, there are creeps on the internet, so I was able to avoid that. To an extent, those creeps are still a small reason why I'm afraid to post, but I usually think about that when I'm down on myself, and I'm thinking maybe it's better if I don't follow my dream. I'll be safer if I don't follow my dream. I'll have more financial stability if I don't follow my dream. I won't be perceived. I wrote that in such a weird, like, hold on. Where is it? Let me just, I cannot read my handwriting there. Perceived. It looks like it says provided. Anyway. What if I just start from the beginning again? Okay. Take 2. I won't be perceived if I don't follow my dream. But why am I wanting to make content if I don't want to be perceived? Why has my dream always been in the spotlight if I'm so afraid? I think for the longest time, I was taught to not be obtrusive and to stay quiet and to not get in the way. And I just can't unlearn that, no matter how supportive the people are around me. I'm still my biggest critic. And I stop myself from doing what I want because who cares about what I have to add to the world? There are millions of other people out there who do what I want to do. And are masters at it. So why add more noise? The answer is because I want to. I want to share my thoughts and interests with the world. And even if I'm just a little fish in a big pond, I can still at least be a little different. And I can do what I wanted to do ever since I can remember, which is just to entertain people. When I was little, I didn't know if I wanted to be an actor or a musician. I always flip-flopped between the two. But then I had a friend show me Dan TDM, and my world was opened up to YouTuber. As a YouTuber, you can do anything you want. Make music, films, or even play video games. I was so excited that I could be anything and everything I wanted to be. And that it was so accessible. But 10 years have passed, and here I am, making my first video. I have so many things I want to do, so I don't know if I'll be able to find a niche. But maybe my niche can be no niche. Plenty of people do that, right? And that's my whole little script that I have so far. I wanted to write more. but I felt like I should just start filming. I hope that made sense. I might have to just redo that. I don't know. But it's been my dream, and I want to follow my dream, so I'm just gonna try it. I don't know. I don't have any immediate plans. So, like I said, I feel pretty conciliatory. I don't know if that's the right way to use that word, but I just haven't felt much of anything. So maybe focusing on videos can help that. I think it could bring some joy and rekindle some joy in my past hobbies. I used to want to just make like video game videos, but I don't know. We'll see what I want to do, even if it's just talking videos. Yeah, I don't want it to be sad. This is a sad first video. But maybe it's not a sad first video because I'm making a video. And that's good. So I'm happy because I'm making a video. I'm doing what I've always wanted. I'm just emotional because I'm sharing my feelings and I don't like doing that. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to tear this out. This isn't the original notebook I wanted to put it in. I wanted to put it in like my actual like journal, which I haven't actually written in yet. But I can't find the journal that I wanted to write in. So I think I'm just gonna tear this page out because I don't know, whatever. I also wanted to add like, it's scary for me to post because like a lot of people are seeing stuff, but I'm very introverted. But there are, I would say most YouTubers are introverted. Like most people that I watch on YouTube are introverted, and if they can do it, then so can I. I just need to stop self-sabotaging and just make a gosh darn video. Oh, this is gonna be so choppy. I don't even know if you guys can understand this.